Brian Agerbach, General Secretary for Badminton Europe. European Games has come to an end. How was the event from your side?
I think it's been a fantastic event. Actually, much better than expectations, I must say. We didn't really know what to expect over here, but we've been met with so much friendliness, a lot of volunteers, great organization, and we've been extremely happy with our venue here in Falcon Club. Great competitive matches. Almost all the top players have been here, and we have seen really fantastic badminton over the last week.
Looking at the Baku Games 4 years ago and comparing it to the 19th edition of the European Games, where have you seen the biggest improvement?
Well, I think for badminton, definitely we have a much better venue this time, and because we also were able to introduce world ranking points, we also have a much stronger lineup of players. So all the best players have basically been here, and that's a big improvement from Baku. I don't think I cannot put many negative fingers on our event here. And compared to Baku, I think actually we see a much better event from almost all aspects.
It's clear that the players are very happy to be here. They're also saying that some of them would definitely not be here if it wasn't for these world ranking point. Can you try to enlighten the viewers here a bit on what kind of work has been put behind getting these points into play here?
Yeah, it's a decision basically by the Badminton World Federation to decide if there's world ranking points here, and they have had considerations around fairness in terms of other confederations. But luckily there's been a decision to award world ranking points for all similar continental championships, and it's been a little bit of lobby work, I would say, from our side. We knew that this was extremely important also for badminton's participation in the games overall, and I'm very pleased that the World Federation supported this and that we were able to give points here.
And of course we have to enjoy the last couple of hours we have in Minsk at the European Games, but we already know that 4 years from here we are going to Krakow, or the European Games is going to Krakow. How are you looking forward to that already now?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we have to wait for the sports program to be decided. I'm very hopeful that and confident that badminton will be part also in 4 years. I think we have done everything we can to play the role that we need to play here in these games to make them successful, and we will continue to improve also wherever we can for the competition in 4 years. I'm really looking forward to coming to Poland. That's a more traditional badminton country, and I'm sure it will be a great competition for badminton in 4 years.
Brian, I've been a bit surprised to see how many spectators we have actually seen in this venue from the early morning to late evening. What's your opinion on it?
Yeah, I think it's been okay. I think we have had times where there were not so many spectators, but I think it's normal because the way that the tickets have been dealt with here is actually we've had tickets for a full day, and it's difficult to keep people in their seats for 12 days. So on occasion it will seem like there are not so many in the stadium, but if you look at the attendance over a full day, it's actually been very good. And now when we reached the final stages, it's been and when we went down to more comprised sessions, we've seen actually full stadium here, and I've been very pleased with that.
So all in all, you're happy for the 2019 edition of the European Games?
I'm extremely happy. I think it's been fantastic games. I must really also praise the Belarusian organizers. It's been fantastic to have all these friendly volunteers. I think the transport system has been fantastic. So I mean, not just in badminton, but overall, I think it's been fantastic games, and a great respect for the Belarusian organizers. They did really a good job here.
You've been walking around in the venue, also outside of the venue, so have I. You and I know that you haven't heard a lot of complaints. I have basically not heard a single one. What does that tell you?
This is unusual. I'm actually used to hearing complaints no matter where we are. There's always something that you can put your finger on, and of course team managers especially always trying to optimize conditions for their players and understand that they are pointing out when there are things that needs to be improved. Here it has not been the case. It's been happy faces all around, and that again shows that the organization here has been excellent and flawless to almost, I would say, and again, great cadeau to the local organizers for organizing these events to such high standards.